DartmouthSports.com Male Athlete of the Week, Nico Robinson of the men's track and field team now joins us. Congratulations first on earning second team All-Ivy League this weekend in the decathlon at Outdoor Heps this weekend at Princeton. Now, to be a good decathlete, you have to possess skills in numerous events. What is the training like for you leading up to a meet like the Ivy League Heps?
Well, the training leading up to the Ivy League Heptagonal Championships, it's actually pretty easy, just because essentially a week and a half out, we're just tapering the entire way. So our training gets less and less. The training, as our coach says, it becomes less training specifically, but much more intensive training. So less volume, higher intensity.
You finished first in 4 of the events on Saturday and Sunday. Was there a particular moment that stood out to you over the course of the weekend?
Yeah. So first of all, just to set out the tone of the meet right, I PR'd in the 100-meter dash, and I won the competition by 1/100th, which was really nice. And then I was able to PR in the discus also, and I won that competition as well. So those 2 personal records were, I'd say, my strong suits within the competition overall.
Well, you were 3rd during the indoor heptathlon. Was there extra motivation for you to get all Ivy honors in the outdoor season, given how close you were in Ithaca back in February?
Yeah, so in Ithaca, I got 3rd just because my long jump just was not very good in that competition. I actually jumped 5.18 meters, which is somewhere around 18 feet. And in this competition, I jumped 23 feet. So it's quite a bit more. So I think the difference between what happened in Ithaca and what happened here is just strictly consistency.
When it comes to the various events, which ones do you look forward to competing in the most? And is that event also your best event, or are they different?
Yeah, so it's kind of funny just because as you go through the decathlon, you have to get into a different mental state as you get into each event. So you start off with the 100-meter dash, and that's just a very quick, explosive event. Same thing in the long jump, but then you move over to the shot put. That's a very relaxed event. So you have to, it's explosive also, but it's a different kind of explosive. So it's a relaxed explosive, and same thing in the high jump. And then you move over to the 400 in that day, and it's all about pacing. So in the decathlon, each event kind of has its own personality, and you have to kind of change your mindset as you move from event to event. So that's what I like about the decathlon. It keeps you on your toes.
All right, well, congratulations on your performance this past weekend.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We're now joined by DartmouthSports.com Female Athlete of the Week, Dana Giordano of the women's track and field team, fresh off of 2 Ivy League championships this weekend in the 1500 and the 5,000 meter. So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Your last Ivy League meet, and you come away with 2 championships. What's that feeling like?
It's really sentimental, the whole thing. This is really embarrassing, did tear up a little bit crossing the last finish line, knowing that you'll never be able to compete in a meet like that again. It's really special.
That last event you're talking about was the 5,000 where you had to come from behind. What was so special about that in terms of winning a championship in that fashion?
Yeah, Coach came up to me afterwards and said, "You like the drama, don't you?" But honestly, I was really tired. And I just gave it everything I had, and the crowd was so loud, and that's what got me through the end. And
you were tired because you had run the 1500 earlier in the day. That one, you had a little bit more breathing room, won by 3 seconds. So what's the difference in emotion between knowing for the last 500, 600 meters that you've got a victory lap or a victory kind of wrapped up, as opposed to needing that kick to get over the finish line first?
Probably my finishing face says it all.
First woman ever to win the 1500 meters 3 years in a row. You also became the first woman ever to win the 15 and the 5 in the same year. Is that something that you're proud of? Is that something you'll look back on? Obviously, it's not something you probably knew at that moment, but knowing now, is that something you'll look back and think, well, that's kind of a cool memory?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of pressure when you're the defending champion, and even more so when you're defending twice. And a couple of those were surprises, but at this point, everyone looks at you and you're the scary one, and you should be the one who's winning. So being able to come away with it, especially with a margin of victory, is really special to me.
Well, congratulations, and good luck moving forward with the rest of your events this spring.
Thank you.